Hey UthMag, Ferry Corsten here, Abu Dhabi. I'm about to go on about 50 minutes, so I'll see you on stage, and I'll see you soon again in Abu Dhabi.
Good evening, Ferry.
Hey.
This is Ashad from UthMag.com.
Yeah.
It's nice to have you here as usual, and yeah, looking forward to a great interview. So let's start.
Absolutely.
How was the tour experience so far?
Good. Yeah, we just arrived last night, and we had a day here, so had some time to check it out a little. And yeah, it's always good to be back here.
Okay, what is the hardest part of being on tour?
It depends. Really depends on how the tour is sort of planned. You know, sometimes you have days where you kind of hardly sleep because of the scheduling with the flights and everything. So sometimes it can be like the lack of sleep. If the tour takes really long, it's like you start missing the home front, you know, like all that stuff. But yeah, that's really the hardest part, really.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's all fun.
Okay, next question will be a little bit silly, but yeah, you have to answer. You have performed in front of countless people, I mean, countless crowds. I mean, do you ever get nervous?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
So you did?
You know what? I think I'm more nervous to be in front of 100 people than in front of 100,000 people. You know, because in the end, 100 people can all see, they'll check you out like that. And 100,000 people, they're all in front of you, and you only see the first 4,000 people, and then after that, it's like, oh yeah, it's just a crowd. You know, so I don't really get nervous anymore now.
So it's just
More excited. Like,
Okay, what is the best part of being a producer?
The best part of that is to be able to be in your own little world. You know, just close the door in my studio, lock myself up, and I get into my own little zone. No one bothers me, and whatever I feel or think or want to do, I just do. And you know, I translate that into music from my head to my brain, and ideas into the sound that comes out of the speakers. So yeah, that's great.
So it's like you're in your zone.
In your zone, you play the melody, but after that the whole process starts. You know, you've done the melody and the sound comes out of the speakers, and then you start altering the sound and play with effects and stuff like that, and then it really starts. So it's just, yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay. What was the hardest part about making the album Weekend?
To get everybody to hurry up, because I did a lot of collaborations, and so a lot of people were waiting for me, but vice versa as well. You know, once I sent my demos out for them to write to, I was waiting for stuff to come back, and that took a while, and I wanted to move on already, and you have to get everybody in gear, you know, and that could be, you know, especially when you're in a process like a can I say, when you're in a flow, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard when you have to wait and you have to pause your flow.
Cool.
So yeah.
Ferry's Fix, finally.
Yeah.
Finally. So tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, Ferry's Fix is a little side thingy that I do besides Corsten's Countdown, which is every week, and Ferry's Fix is it's like a real DJ mix that I do every month on various stations around the world. So it's like a monthly representation of the stuff that I've been playing a lot that month. Not necessarily related to Corsten's Countdown, but just me as a DJ presenting my mix. Yeah.
Okay. What would you do if you weren't a DJ or a producer?
Yeah. I would be. I started to become an electrical engineer.
Yeah.
To basically to design the whole system in buildings and stuff like that. So that's probably what I would be doing right now. Yeah, but.
Very interesting to know that. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
Okay. How have you come forward as a person? I mean, from the start of your career till the end, how has this changed you?
When I started producing music, I was a very homey kid. You know, I was very attached to being at home, being in my own little environment. You know, I wanted to go on holiday, but maybe two weeks out of the year maximum. You know, then after that I want to go home and just be in my space. And that has changed completely ever since I started DJing. I'm a person of the world right now. You know, wherever I go, it's just whatever it is. yeah, the world is my home right now. So
Very.
yeah, but besides that, besides the playing for crowds and stuff, every city I go to right now, I've been there before. I have my places there. I know where to go, and it's so I've become a citizen of the world instead of a citizen of my bedroom. You know, and that's a big difference. Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, what kind of music do you listen to apart from trance?
I like to listen to things that are very different than different from dance music in general. So it's not that I always listen to trance, so now I listen to house. No, I listen to not even dance. I listen to hip hop, like old school hip hop. Or I listen to jazz or to classical music or Nora Jones or Erykah Badu or stuff like that. Real down tempo, chill out stuff.
Soul.
Yeah. I'm not really too much into rock or something, but it's usually yeah, especially classical music. You know, I listen to all these various old composers, and they have some of the most amazing chord progressions. So I listen to that and I'm like, hey, that's great to use there and there. Just apart from giving my ears a break from the 4/4 beat, it's also really good to listen to stuff like that. You know, it's very inspirational. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, one last question before we hit the rapid fire round. Yeah.
All right.
If you had a superhero power, what would it be?
Superhero power. I would make myself invisible for reasons that I'm not going to tell you. I cannot say that on camera right now. Especially not in the Emirates.
Wow, that's nice. Okay, and rapid fire round.
Okay.
Favorite upcoming DJ or producer?
Wow. Okay, it's not so rapid now, isn't it? Said Artie last year already, so with that, he's up and coming now. What do you reckon? Shogun. Shogun is definitely, yeah, the Shogun for sure. He's up and coming. He's everybody's talking about him. I've been playing a lot of stuff with him in my radio show, and yeah, he's awesome talent.
Okay, favorite record?
Favorite record? Wow. Can you narrow that down even more than that? Favorite record? I was really thinking. Yeah, I gotta say. But it's a little cheeky because it's partly my own. It's the track that I did with Marcus Schultz.
Okay.
It's a cover of Loops and Things, which is you know, a track that came out in '94, I believe. We covered that, and it's one of those tracks that just lights up the whole room. Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Favorite food?
We just came from a Lebanese restaurant, and it's a toss-up between Lebanese and Indian. I don't know which one yet, so I leave that in the middle, but
No problem.
both.
Completely.
Yeah.
Love to DJ or produce?
5 years ago I would have said love to produce. Right now I say love to DJ, but I cannot DJ without producing.
Correct. So
Yeah.
it's a good mix.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. One thing you always do right before performing?
Having a quiet little moment, a drink, you know, because some guys love to have the whole crazy circus around them, and you know, go to the disco restaurants, if you know what I mean. I like to go to like the real quiet places with some really chill out music, and yeah.
Okay. Final question. Hardware or software?
Right now, hardware. I've always been software. Sorry, I've always been a big hardware fan and a hardware sort of you know, protector in a way. But software has become so amazing right now. Sounds are so full on, and the whole easiness of it's so easy to just save your product and just recall it, and it's all there. You know? Yeah.
No problem. Thank you so much, Ferry, for
That's
that
good.
wonderful
You too.
interview.